Have you ever said, I promise I'll never do that again, just to do the exact same thing after a while? If yes, you're not alone. We've probably made some mistakes at some point. It is detrimental, both harming others and harming ourselves. But did you believe that if we can learn from the mistake? Good day, everyone. The most respectable, the educators, ladies and gentlemen. Mistakes. Mistakes are natural part of life. But what we make with those mistakes defines who we are. It can be difficult to learn from mistakes, but those who do not learn from their mistakes are destined to repeat them. A research presents how the performance of the feedback process that occurs in the brain, then what is done with that information, whether to learn it or not. So it causes many people could do the same mistake at the same point. We know everyone makes mistakes. But if you can learn from your mistakes, you can stop. So in this occasion, ladies and gentlemen, let me deliver a couple sentences of speech about how to learn from mistake. So what is the first one? The first is admit your mistake, admit yourself. The first thing you should do is admit your mistakes. No one likes to admit that they made a mistake, but it's important to do so if you're going to learn from it. Take a deep breath. Admit the mistake and apologize for it. This shows that you are willing to learn and improve. It also shows that they are respectful enough to convey that they have made a mistake. It takes courage to admit your mistakes. But it's much better to clean it than to have the person responsible find it from other sources. This can seriously damage your reputation and damage the trust of your boss, friends, family, or even your colleagues. So what is the next one? The next is change your mindset. The transition from the idea of improvement to the idea of expansion is often overlooked by people. When you make a mistake, stop thinking of your ultimate success as the perfection of your skill and take a bigger perspective on expanding all your knowledge and living a fulfilling life. To do this, look at your shortcomings in terms of a larger vision for your life. This allows you to see mistakes at a more realistic rate. This may not be as big a problem as you initially thought. This will help you let go of the losses, reaffirm your vision, and move on. Success for you may mean running a 7-minute mile, but this is ultimately a performance goal that focuses on the specific skill you want to improve over time. If you make a mistake throughout your life, change your mind and grow outwards instead of upwards. Open yourself and accept a large image that looks magnified rather than perfect. Your mistakes remind you of the big picture. That's exactly what you're aiming for. So the next step is make scribbling difficult. Let's say you are trying to get into the habit of walking. The alarm sounds at 5:30 a.m. every morning and you press the snooze button every morning to wake it up. This is clearly a mistake when trying to reach the goal of becoming a runner. If you want to see the result, you have to stop making excuses. Do not rely solely on your willpower to prevent you from taking shortcuts of succumbing to immediate satisfaction. Instead, it is difficult to make a mistake to increase the possibility of success. For example, take running clothes at night or is a far superior in running clothes. You have already kept your water bottle in the refrigerator and ready to go in the morning. And the running shoes are listed on the door. If you have prepared this, they already have many efforts to prepare for the morning run. So they help motivate them to exit from bed. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the last but not least. That is, find a lesson. An important step in learning from your mistakes is to learn lessons from your mistakes. Mistakes may also show you where you need to improve your skills. Using the lesson learned from mistakes can help you improve yourself and your work. For example, if you're late for an assignment, you will find that you need to improve your time management skills. If you miss a project deadline, you will find that you need to set more realistic goals. Find a lesson, that's the key. Sometimes mistakes are not just big mistakes. Instead, they are a series of small decisions that lead to failure, ladies and gentlemen. So be careful of mistakes, no matter how big or small. Be aware that every mistake can be an opportunity to build and improve your mental muscles. The dumbest mistake is making the same mistake. Why don't you put your hand on the fire because you learned? We toast unless we learn from mistake. Learning from mistake make existence possible. I'm Puja Andini. Thank you.